and Stark Flavor on Q92.
We are back, and happy Halloween. Although Mike completely forgot to wear his costume today.
I did not forget, but because I have a special guest, I didn't do it. I had to be
That's
professional.
the story we're going with.
The boss lady is here.
She knows you all too well as well.
That is the problem. But the next 2 weeks, I've got them lined up. So I am putting it in writing that I will be in full costume the next 2 weeks.
I like that. Okay. For those of you just tuning in, remember you can stream us on Facebook as well at Q92 Radio. You can check out our really spooky, scary graphics and also watch us live. So make sure you also stream us. And for those of you...
We're good-looking people. You want to see this.
Yes, we are, actually.
Not to brag, but kind of.
If you're new to this, every Thursday we go downtown with the Diva and Stark Flavor. So Mike is here. And today we have a very special guest because something very special is happening in our community. They just I feel like opened the floodgates yesterday. I saw everybody posting and sharing their excitement for the Canton Palace Theater. So welcome Georgia Paxos, the executive director of the Canton Palace Theater, whom we love so much. Hello, Georgia.
Hashtag boss lady.
Thank you guys so much for having me on. I appreciate it.
Thank you. You do so much with us. We do events. We just had the Ghost Hunt. Coming up, we're going to have our little Christmas movie, but we love you and we love supporting the arts. So thank you for coming to Q92 to talk about some amazing things that are happening with the Canton Palace Theater. Real quick, I want to go over what's happening with us at Q92 before we get into everything that's happening at the Canton Palace Theater. So this Saturday, if you want to go and do a little tailgate before the Mount Union game, we are back at Old Carolina Barbecue in Alliance from noon until 1. Rexy from our AM sister station will be there, so you can go grab some nice barbecue before the game. And then Sunday, I will be at the Making Strides Against Breast Cancer Walk. That is happening at Kent State University Stark Branch. We're going to be there right on Fulton. Or is that Frank? Why am I getting confused? Is that Frank? Frank Road, right?
Yes.
Thank you.
I hope.
It is Frank. Frank Road. We'll be there at 9 a.m. for registration, and then the walk starts at 10 a.m. So you still have time to gather a group, or maybe if you just want to walk with a couple friends, you can just show up on Sunday and do that. So we'll be there. Come in your pink, and we're going to celebrate all of our survivors. And then next Thursday, parents, listen, Boo Bash is happening at the Hall of Fame Village. I will be there hosting from 5 until 8. We're taking over the Play Action Plaza. We're also taking over, I think, the Dome. We're going to have candy. We're going to have Halloween music. You need to come in your costume. We're going to have giveaways. There's going to be pumpkin painting and all kinds of activities for the kiddos. So lock this in. It's going to be safe, and it's going to be fun, and it's going to be free. Boo Bash at the Hall of Fame Village on Thursday from 5 until 8 with us here at Q92 and the Hall of Fame Village. All right, Georgia.
Yes.
We need to talk about all the good things that are happening at the Canton Palace Theater. You have unveiled that the expansion is going to be kicking off soon for the 100th anniversary. So I'm going to let you kind of explain what is happening, when it's starting, and then we're going to get into some of the great things, the upgrades that are going to be happening at the Palace.
So last night we announced our 100th anniversary capital project, which is intended to celebrate our 100th anniversary, which will be November of 2026. It is a $16 million expansion and facility upgrade project that will include a new lobby on the side of the building on 6th Street. It'll include a permanent loading dock area, a concert equipment staging area, because right now when we have concerts, we have to shut down 6th Street all the time. That is really not very neighborhood friendly. So we're going to have space to get all of that off of 6th Street, put in more concession stands, more bathrooms. And one of the biggest components is increasing the accessibility in the building. So we're adding an elevator to get patrons up to the balcony, which the balcony has never been handicap accessible. So we'll have some more ADA seating, some more ADA bathrooms in the building, and just really checking off the list of all the amenities all of our attendees and also our renters and promoters wish that we had. $60 million is a lot of money, but
yes.
If we're going to do this, we're going to do this right, and we're going to address all of our facility challenges that we currently have. And yeah, it's an amazing project. It's for the community. When the Palace is busy, all of downtown is busy, and this is an incredibly supportive community. So it's not just an investment in the Palace, it's an investment in the entire community.
Absolutely. And, I've been going to the Palace since I was young. And one day we will not be here. And there's going to be a whole new crop of people that are going to be enjoying the Palace for years to come. So, we do need these upgrades. I know we've done several shows there. I know about that loading area. And when we have events, we know about the lobby. It just gets kind of filled up really quickly because people are trying to buy concessions. They're trying to get their tickets. They don't know where they're going yet.
They're trying to get to the bathroom. It's a sea of humanity that forms in that lobby, and people don't want to be as close to each other anymore as much as we used to be. So adding in that secondary lobby with more concession stands, more space, and it'll all connect to the existing lobby, so you won't have to go out and come back in type of setup. So we're hoping to check off all the boxes of things that everybody wishes we had. For concerts, we're going to add premium seating up close to the stage, so we'll be able to seat the orchestra pit now for concerts, so you're up close and personal with the artists. We're going to add some additional seating up in the balcony, so our capacity will be higher. It's an all-around amazing project that benefits the Palace, but also, as I said, benefits the entire community.
Will we still keep some of the charm, like the sky that moves in the ceiling?
Absolutely. None of that is changing. We're on the National Historic Registry, and part of the agreement is that whenever projects like these happen, the existing historic site has to remain historic, and the new space has to look new, so that there's no confusion as to what's historic and what's not. Yeah. So we're obviously going to totally abide by all of that. It's something that we pride ourselves on, that we're on the National Historic Registry, and that's very unique accreditation to have. So we're not going to do anything to jeopardize that. So the clouds will still be in the sky, the stars,
statues,
the stars, all of that. The interior, you really won't notice a lot of change in the interior, other than there's a door that takes me to this larger lobby that I can spread out.
Yeah.
Not wait in line for 30 minutes and then miss intermission or miss the start of a show. So
absolutely. Yeah. And I was looking at some of these stats. So currently there is 1,480 seats in the Canton Palace Theater, and after the expansion we're going to be at
over 1,500, if not close to like 1,550.
Yeah, that's great.
1,500 is kind of a benchmark for a lot of touring artists. That's kind of the number capacity that they want to perform in. And so we've just been under, so this will open us up to larger shows. The stage being expanded will open us up to larger productions, larger shows. Some of so we lack space, and so this project addresses all of those space needs.
What a great anniversary gift for 100 years, right?
Absolutely.
I mean that's amazing in itself. Think about 100 years of this theater and the history. And I know I've been on multiple tours where you've talked about the history of like Walt Disney visiting. And when you just go through, it's hard to imagine. Like George has talked many times about how the Canton JCs many years ago saved the Palace from the wrecking ball. Could you imagine downtown Canton without the Canton? Like I don't think downtown Canton is what it is. No, right?
We need the Canton Palace Theater.
It's the gem of our community. And obviously, like Georgia said, $16 million is a lot. And I didn't know all this went into historic registries, and this has to look this way. So this is obviously something you just didn't come up with overnight. It's been a lot of planning. It has been a lot of
planning. It's been a lot of conversations in the community. It's been a lot of conversations with patrons, with promoters. This all kind of came about in November of 2021. The building owners behind us approached us. They were looking to retire, and they wanted to see if we were interested in purchasing the building. They wanted to sell, and they wanted to see if we were interested. So then we started having some really serious conversations at our board meetings about, what does the Palace want to be? We had come out of COVID. We had, survived and thrived, and, we're super creative with programming during that time. And so what did we want to be? And the conversations were, we want to be more, and we know that we can be more. And we definitely do not want to pass on this opportunity.
Yeah.
Opportunities like this had come before the Palace Board years and years and years ago. And they passed on it. And facility capacity has always been a challenge just because of where we were. So we knew we didn't want to pass up this opportunity. So then we started making a list of things, we wish we had. And then talking to, like I mentioned, patrons and promoters,
Sure.
and what did you wish we had? And so we started making this list, and then we started working with Modern Meadows architects that have been our project architects for years for other projects, and started, kind of doing some floor plans. And then it was, okay, well, let's talk through this and let's talk through this scenario. And then over the summer, we hired an independent research company to do a market study on the project to see, is it worth it? Is it, do we have too much stuff in there, not enough stuff, all of that. And they came back and said, it's not a matter of wanting to do this project. It's a matter of needing to do this project, not just for our organization, but for our community. And there's really nothing in this project that can be taken away because it addresses all of the needs of the facility and the community.
Yeah.
So,
In order to do more, we need more. We need
Exactly.
more.
It is so much more than just adding a couple hundred extra seats. It's adding that event space, adding that grooming space, more dressing rooms, a bigger stage. It's going to draw bigger acts. And like you said, that doesn't just help the Palace. This is going to affect the entire community. I mean, the economic impact that this project is going to have on our area, it's exciting.
It's
Like,
very
get
exciting.
excited about this project because it's going to be
Yeah.
a game changer, not just for downtown, not just for Canton, but Stark County as a whole.
And all of the information is on our project website. It's Canton Palace 100, so 100 at .com. And you'll be able to find all of the floor plans. You'll be able to see all of the renderings. You'll be able to see all of the information, the presentations, the market study. All of the information is there. And there's also a donation button. So if you want to start making your donation, the
Start
Palace,
supporting the project, people.
the Palace is a nonprofit. So your donations are
Yes.
tax deductible. So we appreciate all the support. It's going to take the entire community rallying behind this to make it happen. And we're excited, and we hope that you're as excited about it as we are.
We are. And speaking of the Canton Palace Theater, we've been promoting the Canton Film and Music event that's happening and giving away tickets. But there's some other events too, Mike, if you want to help cover that are coming to the Canton Palace Theater.
We're all about giving you weekend plans.
Yes.
And we've got a weekend full of plans at the Canton Palace Theater. So the kickoff for the classic horror films of Canton on the largest screen, the 2023 I messed this up, Georgia. I'm sorry.
Horror on the big screen.
That's what I'm going for. Let me change that hype man name. Downgrade myself. That is kicking off tonight with the showing of Children of the Corn.
Correct. And all of these screenings are the original. So it's the original Children
Yeah,
of the
we
Corn.
don't do those remakes. Those things are never as good.
What a great way to kick off spooky season.
And if that's not enough, you can show up tomorrow for Friday the 13th. Is that on Friday the 13th?
Yeah,
I see
Friday
what
the
you guys
13th.
did there. Look at that marketing. Both those shows kick off. The doors open at 7 with the show kick off at 7:30. General admission $7. So we're keeping that.
Super affordable.
We're keeping that going. So go check out some classic movies. Celebrate Friday the 13th on Friday the 13th. And then Saturday, we're mixing up a little bit. At the Palace is the Hagerman's Magical Mystery Show, right?
Yes.
I'm
yes.
really
Family,
bombing.
Maybe we should have just let Georgia do this
Just
part.
let Georgia do this
Yeah,
part.
I'm like,
This
family friendly. You magician. He is from Missouri, and this is he's been working on a magic show for the last 25 years, and he's taken it on the road, and we're the first stop on the tour, so we're super excited to bring him here. And like I said, it's family friendly. Tickets are available in advance on the website at cantonpalacetheater.org or at the door starting an hour before showtime.
love it.
So the doors open at 6 p.m., show at 7. Those tickets range between $20 and $30. So lots of things going on at the Palace this weekend. Do you have any more of the ghost tours, or are those all done and sold out? I know the one Friday sold out.
Friday night is sold out. We have one on Saturday the 28th that will follow the silent film screening of Nosferatu, which if you've never been to a silent film at the Palace, Jay Spencer, our resident organist, does an amazing, incredible job doing that. And Nosferatu is the original Frankenstein, and it is quite the experience. And then you can stay a little bit over and do a Spirits of the Palace ghost investigation in the building, and that goes from 10:30 p.m. to 2:30 a.m. and it's very timely. So I believe there are tickets still available for that one.
So we've heard the rumors. Confirm or deny, is the palace haunted? I've seen pictures that I'm hoping are photoshopped because it'll make me very uncomfortable.
The mark of a great theater is a patron that never left.
Oh, nice.
That's a good teaser.
I was going to say, we can't scare away the ghosts with the expansion project.
That's
Exactly.
correct. That is correct. I happily coexist.
They're gonna replicate.
Oh, yeah, new
Bring
ghosts
in more
for the
ghosts,
new edition.
new ghost, new edition.
All right, so let's get to another one of the staples that happens every year at the Canton Palace Theater, and that is the showing of Rocky Horror Picture Show. I go every year. I've already got my tickets. We've got a group of, I think, 6 people going this year, and it's on Halloween. Actually, Halloween, October 31st. You get the prop bag. You get to watch the film. There's a costume contest. There's the organist. I mean, it is a full-out affair, and it's happening on Halloween, which is perfect.
It happens every year on Halloween, no matter what day of the week that is. It is tradition at the palace. It is an experience like no other. So please come on in and enjoy it. Like we said, costume contest. Your prop bag is included, so no outside props are permitted, but the prop bag has everything that you need to participate, audience participation in the building, and you don't have to stay and clean up after. So that's also a
things
plus.
do get messy.
Oh, it's
water.
It's messy.
Popcorn, papers, rice. I mean,
cards, newspaper.
I feel bad for you guys.
And I feel like this is normally a guaranteed sellout, right?
Oh,
so you need to get on your tickets now. Like get on the Palace website right now. If you're listening at work, we give you permission to take a break. Don't care what your boss says.
True.
Get on and get your tickets for Rocky Horror Picture Show because it's like you said, it's an experience like none other. It's just awesome show every year.
It is. It's a ton of fun. It's annual tradition on Halloween. So Rocky Horror Picture Show, 7:30. Doors open at 6. Costume contest, prop bags. We encourage everybody to come, even if it's your first time. You'll have a
something special happens, but we won't tell them what.
That's correct.
Yeah, you'll just have to find out. And Georgia has been so kind. She's providing 2 pairs. So we're going to grab 2 winners right now. You'll each get a pair of tickets to attend Rocky Horror Picture Show at the Canton Palace Theater on Halloween. Give us a call. Caller 4 and 5. You're both going to score a pair of tickets right now. 330-450-9292.
The biggest songs from the biggest artists. Today's hit music, Q92. We are Q92.
Hey, it's Nikolina, your midday diva, and you need to join us every Thursday at 11 a.m. for Downtown with the Diva
and Start Flavor. So we'll give you weekend plans
and an amazing local giveaway just for you.
Make sure you join us every single Thursday at 11 a.m. on Q92.
Do this weekend?
Whatever happened to fun? I'm so bored I could die.
Head downtown with the Diva and Stark Flavor on Q92.
Q92, hello.
Hi,
Hi, tell everyone your name.
Susie Crispin.
All right, are you available on Halloween to attend Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I think so.
All right, let's do it. Georgia, tell her the good news.
You're our winner. You win 2 tickets to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Doors open at 6. Movie begins at 7:30, and all the fun happens between 6 and 7:30 on Halloween at the Canton Palace Theater.
Great, thank you.
You just need to tell everybody what's your favorite station.
Oh, Q92.
Hey, Q92, you are our winner.
Yes!
Ah,
Oh my
that's what we're looking for. Tell everybody your name and where you're calling from.
God. My name is Devin. I'm calling from Canton.
You're headed to the Rocky Horror Picture Show on Halloween with the prop bag, with 2 tickets, and you need to thank Georgia from the Canton Palace Theater.
Thank you, Georgia.
You're welcome.
Just tell everyone what's your favorite station.
92.
Lots of happy Q92 listeners. So again, visit CantonPalaceTheater.org. You can buy your tickets in advance or at the door. But if you're going to Rocky Horror Picture Show, don't wait until the day of because they're going to be sold out. I'm just going to put it out there. It's one of the highest attended events, I'm sure, at the Palace. So
Talk about that excitement to see Rocky Horror.
Heck
Susie
yeah.
and Debbie brought it.
And Georgia, happy 100th anniversary early. Things should be starting what? We're thinking late 2024.
We're thinking late 2024 in order to meet our goal of unveiling for the 100th anniversary in November of 26. But we know construction, 100-year-old building, there's some by the ways. So at some point between November of 26 and November of 27, we will be unveiling a brand new expanded Canton Palace Theater.
I think we're going to need to do a big kickoff event too when that happens.
I wholeheartedly agree.
Okay, we've got some time.
We've done some great shows together. So
Yes.
I'm already volunteering for that 100th anniversary committee. I'm in. Whatever you need me to do.
Awesome. Thank you, Georgia. Again, the Canton Palace Theater. You can visit them on all the social media platforms and online. Happy Halloween. We'll see you at Rocky Horror. And Mike, we'll do this again next week.
In costume.
In costume.
I promise.
Every Thursday at 11 o'clock where we go downtown with the Diva and Stark Flavor.
Have you had thoughts